you like to know more?
No, the orcs broke his
Just
dolphin.
snap the entire stock off.
There we go. I fake pointed it for you, only because we're at the end of the session.
Thank you. So it's actually got the grip?
Yeah.
What's that grip called again? The,
Custom grip.
custom grip. So plus 5 BS?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Whatever one.
That makes it so that, with an aim action, I go up to, 84. That's useful.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
Making vroom vroom noises with my mouth as I play with my new axe. Swinging this two-handed axe around.
It turns out that once you take the spike off and actually use it like it's supposed to be used, it almost is a decent weapon.
Yeah, it's well, the spike is holy, okay? It's a holy spike. You're supposed to spike it with demons. I'll re-attack the spike when I need to spike demons with it.
I'm pretty sure you get killed for that.
But demons or taking the spike off?
Both.
Most definitely, because you're going to try and insert your spike into the
Alright,
demon.
I've got crack and frag grenades, so...
I'm also a protector of the pendant as well, so that means I can fill in my, wonderful meat shields with more of those pendant zombie people. I mean, mutants. Since, we don't really want to waste our own, pendant guardsmen people for that.
You say that. I'm well up for wasting your guardsmen.
You're gonna do what?
Kill all your
Waste the
comrades.
No!
Well, it's like, I'm going to start getting a nice pool of them, and they're all going to be basically blast bait.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Anyway, so time to start trundling off.
Yep, onward to the next mission.
Hooray! You pack in
After
there.
all our...
The rest of the platoon's here as well.
I currently have Schrodinger's backup as I keep taking more and more comrades.
You mean those scrubs who haven't managed to get up at anything useful in this entire campaign? As in the platoon, not as in our comrade. Our comrades are very useful in absorbing blows meant for us.
I'm pretty sure that the entire company was sent out to do these strategic strikes, so if there's anyone alive, then that means they achieved their objectives as well.
Well, you were sent out to hunt, so basically a lot of you will have found nothing. You were the guys who got lucky. A lot of the other guys just kind of wandered around in the tunnels and got killed by orcs for a while.
Or wandered around the tunnels, didn't
ambushed
any
too.
orcs whatsoever, and had a nice, pleasant trip, except for having to camp in tunnels for a week.
Yeah.
Ambush in the ambush.
Mostly
And they
getting
get killed when they get back for not following.
Okay, I
orders.
have to say this, Kim. Are we going to basically be dealing with the Slive Marbo version of a Gretchen in the future, where we're going to have a Gretchen with face camo and a knife between its teeth?
No. It's a Gretchen. Don't be ridiculous.
I don't know. It's a Gretchen. I mean, there has to be some Gretchen. There has to be some Gretchen boss in there.
Now, Gretchen boss would not. I have enough trouble keeping the orc bosses alive most of the time, but Gretchen bosses wouldn't even last 5 seconds.
You don't
Well, all
worry,
you
Gray.
need to do is give him a gargan.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
Or
Gray,
just
Gray,
say,
Gray.
or just there's a bunch of Gretchen. Which one's the boss? You don't know. You can't tell them apart.
I am Gretchenus. No, I am Gretchenus. I am Gretchenus.
Gretchenus.
And then Snoop just starts firing immediately.
Thrown weapons are 3 times your strength bonus, right?
It
And
depends
distance.
on the weapon, but generally it's 3 times, yes.
Okay, it's just a grenade, so,
Yes, 3 times.
Alright, that means...
Alright, so you all get one other bit of info before you head out. Apparently troops fighting in this rough area have reported lots of weird stuff going on. Like, you know, basically the command think there's a weird boy in the area.
Oh, what's a weird boy?
Orc Psyker.
Orc Psyker.
How would you know what an orc psyker is?
We
Come
were
on.
told in the briefing.
Yes, the briefing, which you apparently fell asleep in there, Selena.
She was still in the hospital.
No, you fell asleep.
You fell
Someone
asleep.
pay attention.
Yeah. So they're expecting some sort of weird boy.
So, sir, you're
Trying to convince you that she was not actually asleep.
Barely. The snoring gave it away. It was horrible.
Wait, is that how we look like? Nice. Nice. Yep. I can dig with look like that.
Doesn't matter if we're facing a Psycho via Chimera. A Psycho gets
You would be
scratched.
very surprised.
Oh,
Those
Casa just
like anything else from my rap.
look at this. Casa is just spoiling us. I think he's implying so he wants to play a regiment. A regiment of medieval knights. Actually, that would be interesting as an idea.
Anyway, that's
Anyway,
not what we're doing,
no,
and we're
no.
probably not going to come back to this for a while.
No, not with the storying issues. So you're trundling through the Hulk again. So it's going to be pretty, you know. Ooh, what's the nice?
Damn it.
What was that for?
How often can I make those?
What? You failed your willpower on a terrible singing to pass the time?
No, that was a Sinisians check to see if we were getting close to him.
We don't want to get close to him. We don't have to get him. We just have to blow some shit up.
Well, yes, but if we're getting close to him, then we can make a detour so we're not.
That's very sound reasoning.
You spotted something out, DT?
I'm just on the lookout for ambushes.
Yeah, actually, Selena is riding on top again.
Why do you always do that?
Because I can use my heavy bolter that way.
Did the time that you fell off because you're standing on top of it when I accelerated not trick you? Tell
So
you
maybe you
what to-
should not accelerate so much.
Well,
And actually,
now she's got a rope and she's lashed herself to it.
yeah. I have a safety belt, a clip-on belt.
Belt is a very ambitious term for a piece of rope.
Shut up.
Okay. You are going to have to make me a little navigate check.
Okay, so it is just a rope.
I could read a map.
You can read a map. You don't get lost in the horrific
Read a map
underheight.
while driving, that's actually very impressive.
I do have a comrade to handle the accelerate forward boring me bits.
Great. Question. After we exit the bridge, wouldn't we have maps of the ship now?
Yeah, but you still
We
be able
would
to read
have
them.
maps of that ship. We wouldn't have maps of the entire Hulk.
And also we still need to
Yeah.
also where
Yeah, but we're currently on the gun decks, going for the gun deck.
it's hard enough on Google Maps finding yourself in the 2D representation of a city.
Okay. I get it with the Google.
Alright.
I'm not gonna argue the point.
You start trundling through, and yeah, you will start
I've been
noticing.
using the word trundling a lot today.
I don't know. I don't seem to like trundling today.
Trundle.
It's a good
he's-
word.
Yeah.
He's British.
You will start seeing like the signs of all habitation you're kind of getting used to now. So, you know, glyphs, squigs, stuff like that.
A smell
The
that
smell.
sort of lingers even though we have air filtering.
Yeah. The occasional dead orc that's just exploded into spores.
There's several spilled bugs of grot gut.
Ugh, fungus beer.
But as you get
I'm
close,
gonna punch the priest.
Why punch the priest? It's just grot guts, you know. Orc beer.
He has a point.
So, what's your dodge?
I'll be back soon.
Depending if RD80 is actually helping me, my dodge is normally 10.
That reminds me. If I pick up enough a rank of Operate Surface, I can actually efficiently dodge using the Chimera. You can dodge in vehicles. However, you take a penalty depending on the size of the vehicle. For the Chimera, it's -30. However, so if I get another rank in Operate Surface, then my Operate Surface roll is Operate Surface is like 70 something.
I will pull that.
Why did you want to punch the breeze on that one?
I didn't punch you, I bopped you over the head with my staff.
You managed to actually dodge into the staff?
I parry better than I dodge.
You parried with your face. Amazing.
No, you oh no, that was Tark, never mind.
Yeah, that's me fucking around and almost losing control of the Chimera.
I will parry with my fist. Can you parry with a fist?
Yes.
Technically, yes.
Yeah.
Is that toughness bonus or is that weapon skill?
Why would it be toughness?
Oh, could you roll toughness for your thing, didn't you?
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yep. So you're gonna get relatively close. So this is how you're going to go in. Basically, is what I want to know. Are you just going to
Very
guns
loud.
blazing as worked before?
Ray, I'm gonna use the Steve specs, maybe reconnoiter what is in front of us.
Probably we're going to charge
Maybe-
for blind because
Maybe what we should do is challenge the orc leader to single combat with our Chimera versus him.
Okay, I guess we have some idea what's at least in the immediate vicinity.
And basically he rolls out a kill I can or something like that.
No, you do
No,
remember
no.
that
What
picture
we
I
do
sent?
is we make him think that the Chimera is the only combatant.
Do
We,
you
we
remember
roll
that?
to see if he's stupid enough to believe that the Chimera is just a person.
Did anyone pick up the deceive?
Nope.
No.
I just want to mention that I did send a picture to Gray several weeks ago.
Or, I mean, I guess I could try and, mind control him to accept the combat.
I was just going to go for...
Do you have to get line of sight for that?
Yeah.
I do,
In serious,
but...
I'm pretty sure that Gray is going to pull out Immorcan Joe.
Hello?
Right.
Hi.
Okay, my mic died for a little bit there.
Always happens on a Saturday.
Yes. But in this case, it wasn't me being muted, it was actually my mic died.
So,
Because things weren't hard enough the first time.
Mm-hmm. It's alright, I rolled tech support, or tech use.
You rolled tech
Yeah,
support.
I actually see what's in front of us. So what does the siege spec detect?
Numerous
A
orky.
wave of green.
Yeah. Sorry.
Hmm?
1 second. That's why I have a glass of water around. Yeah. Quite a few orky signatures. But beyond that, it's the general metal. There's definitely a lot more space around than you're used to normally.
Yeah.
So
Are
the
you
bridge.
taking any power sources?
No major ones.
No.
Do you know what I'm seeing here? There's a bunch of open space. Charge with the Chimera.
Pretty much. I don't think there's.
No, I meant space as
it
in
could be.
like outer space.
Oh.
So actually going to be going outside.
No, but the bridge itself, the spur itself, is basically a hollow section of the hull, with like surrounded by space, so it's going to narrow down quite significantly.
Wait, are we talking about this strut?
Yeah, the strut.
The
Oh, so
ones that
actually
we have
have
to
to-
blow up.
Yeah, you want us to actually. The idea is to enter the strut itself and plant the explosives inside.
Yeah.
Well, all of these suits are vacuum sealed, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah,
if
so
the Chimera
it's
is.
not.
Yeah, the biggest issue is going to be lack of maneuverability.
Well,
And
good thing we
our,
have a
Chimera-
dozer bullet.
Our Chimera will flame out if it doesn't have any air to burn.
We have the autocannon. We can use that as propulsion in gravity-free vacuum.
My fire is powered by the warp and doesn't give a shit.
Hammer actually making a good point. Could it be that we use the Chimera as a stationary emplacement?
Sure. Yes, Seth. But can you use your fire? Can you burn your fire in the pistons of the engine or the holy engine of this thing?
No. You better not try.
I mean, maybe if I was given enough preparation and a healthy dose of being able to see inside the pistons.
Yeah.
That's what Cynesians is for.
Does it not have like a secondary electric motor?
Fueling this Chimera which set sounds creepily like blood drive. Like we're gonna shove Set's head inside the engine and say, power it up.
Would be funny, but no.
Better not. So yeah, point about it not being able to run in the vacuum is good, but
It's not actually going to be a vacuum, but unless you start blowing out walls.
Well,
Actually,
that's
is
whole
the
point of what
Chimera
we're there
even
for.
air breathing?
Oh no, it's amphibious, isn't it?
it shouldn't be, because in first episode we entered the battle in a Sabbath, and that was we entered on a scaffolding outside the spacecraft itself. I don't remember if we had some sort of force field keeping an atmosphere or not. I'm pretty sure it was 0G.
Well, no, it wasn't 0G except for the point where
it's not going to be an issue.
failed.
Unless you start blowing
Okay.
holes. We'll worry about it
It's
then.
not going to be an issue unless we lose the...
I
Yeah,
say,
the Chimera's amphibious, so...
yeah, what I really want to know is how you're going to... So you're just going to drive in, you're going to drive up and shout, challenge him to a combat.
Well, the hatch is in the back, isn't it?
Yeah.
We should reverse in.
No, that doesn't sound like a good idea. We should keep the dozer blades point forward, but we can power on top of the Chimera and then bounce and jump off.
It sounds like it could go extremely wrong.
It will go just extremely
Anything
wrong.
can go wrong. Let's just go, is the question.
I know. I mean, it's like, sure, but we have better armor at the front and a dozer blade, so I don't really see why we wouldn't use that to our advantage.
Anyway, so charging him?
Mm-hmm. Yes, so why not?
Because we've done so well at fighting the orcs so far, we haven't learned our lessons.
Oh, that's fun.
Not one bit.
Tactics, what's that? You just knock them over and put a foot on them.
You just ram them so hard you now have a hood ornament in the shape of an orc's head.
This is horrible. Oh, this is disgusting.
Right. Not to scale. So I'm going to drop you down there.
Right.
Let's quit this thing up.
This
Use the half that grid really.
This area here with the two circles looks like a tight area where we can put the explosives.
That's more realistic. So,
I thought we had to put the explosives at the back around here.
No one said anything about that. We just need to destroy the Spur itself. We just need to...
Yeah,
disconnect.
honestly, getting at the narrowest point closest to the ship is probably for the best.
Yeah.
Because that way there's a lot less for them to buff out.
But, oh god. I'm gonna have to get outside the Chimera to set up the explosives, aren't I?
No, how's your intelligence?
35, but I've also got plus 10 tech use.
Actually, yeah, probably next session I'm not even going to be able to play. I might not. Yeah, I'm not certain. So,
yeah.
I was probably going to volunteer, so now you're going to have to do it. Oh boy, it looks like a horde mode map.
Everyone in the group is trained in tech use.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I've only got 26 intelligence.
That's very good reason to not be using the
I've
explosive.
got 31, but I'm also really squishy.
6 wounds.
This map looks like the perfect opportunity for Grey to start throwing waves upon waves of orcs to try and kill some attrition.
Yep. And look at the time. It's probably time to call it for this week. But you know what's coming. It's gonna be.
Everyone.
It's gonna be fun. I hope you guys like Storm Boys.
How are they going to be flying? There isn't.
Head first.
Or through alt logic, that's how they're flying.
They're
No,
gonna
I
be
mean,
flying
there's
head first,
no
and you know
room
it.
for them to maneuver.
Head first.
There's room for your guys to maneuver, so. But yeah, I'm going to be using the mini rules to give these guys a bit of a boost. And yeah, so I think pretty much just wait till next week.
Right.
See everyone then.
See ya.